guy, my old Craftsman LT 1400, won't start. It'll fire and it'll start and then it'll die. And so I think it's just old gas in that thing right there. So what I did was bought a carburetor, complete carburetor, because they're so cheap you can just buy a carburetor. So let's drain the fuel, see if we can't get to that carb and change it out. The first thing I'm gonna do is get this hood off. So unhook the wires from the lights right there and unhook this. Get that out of there. And then should be able to lift this hood right off from these little places here. So see if I can get it off there. All right. Have to lower it down just a little and pull it off. Now, of course, everything's going to grab. So that goes under there. And now that's out of the way. All right. Second thing I'm going to do is take this cover off and see if we can't get it out of the way. And there ain't but like 4 little screws to it. One. Decided to break out my little Husky. Thing comes in handy, especially when you got a long bolt and one hand to work with, because I'm using the other one for my camera. So let's see if this thing will help me. I almost had it anyway, didn't I? Alright, 2 out. And there's 2 on this side, and you can't get to them with my Husky. So we got to go back to my Old Faithful. At least these little wrenches here are great little wrenches, because they got this little ratchet end. So I'm going one warning: if you got a little ratchet wrench, get it out too far, you can't get the ratchet wrench off. Now, I almost did. Now you gotta go one little deal at a time. There it is, finally. Now we got to do the other side, one little bit at a time. Alright, finally, after about 10 minutes of work, I got them back ones off. That's just almost ain't worth the trouble. Now I'm going to take this cover off. Get this out of the way. Ah. Something is still holding this thing, and I don't know what it is. Alright, I found it. One little old screw right there. See that little screw? It's holding everything on right there. That's holding the whole deal. See if I can find something to get that out of there with. Alrighty. I finally got that thing worked out enough to get it loose using one of these, and you cannot use, and it's a 1/4 inch, but you cannot use the box pin, so you have to use one little tab, just a tab, and flip it over. Tab, flip it over. Tab. That is the hardest one to get out I've ever seen. So anyway, I've got that out. Now we can lift that off. Clean that up before we put it back on. Now we can see the carburetor pretty easy. See how it's hooked up. Oh, I got a little line there. What is that? Alright. So, now we gotta unbolt it from here. And then we'll see if we can get the new one on. Alright, got 2 that goes on this one and 1 that goes on that one. So we'll have to remember that when we go back on. Alright, let me get us a something to fit that, and we'll go ahead and try to take that off. Alright, I unhooked this and this from here. It just take a little needle nose pliers and just unhook them. I did not unhook this one because it looks like I'm gonna have to bend it or something. So what I'm gonna do is try to pull the carb and then tilt the carburetor up and try to get it. And so, alright, got a 7/16, and I'm going to try to get to the back side, right back there. And right here. Alright. That one. And that one. Alright, now then, we'll pull this up and over and out of the way. Alright. And now, can we pull this off? No. It's got another little nut right there that we got to get a hold of. Let's see if we can find something that'll fit that. It ain't that. Alright. Alright, it looks like the easiest way to get this thing off for right now would be to pull it off from the head. So let's do that. There we go. Now then, we can kind of angle this up and pull it off of that. Now then, we can take it inside and see if we can get this carburetor out, put the new one back onto there. Alright. Alright, I found this. I don't know what this is. A 5/16 is what this is. There's one. Ooh. Maybe it ain't a 5/16. It's pretty loose. But I'm using the 5/16. There's two. And I'm going to take and set that down and set this right back up there, just like that. Looks like the gasket's good. Where is it? Oh, it's got a gasket on there. Alright, I'm going to put this gasket right on there because it doesn't look like it even has one. So I'm going to put it on there. Try to get one of these. Screw the gasket. Why I can't do this. Put them both in there. Put them both on there and make sure the gasket's on. Now then, I can get these things started. I think that's right. Yeah. And then alright, that's tight, that's pretty tight. Alright, that's back on. So, let's see if we can get it back onto the mower now. Alright, got those two done, that one's on. I hooked this up and got that old hose off of there. Still, I need to replace that one. It's pretty old too. So. And all we like is setting the top back down on it. That goes underneath. That's down far enough. And I believe that's down far enough. Yeah, there's the hole. So it's about on. Got 4 bolts to put in. Alright, got our top back on. 2 bolts, one there, and 2 in the front. And I have to get us another filter, but right now we're going to put that on there. And last but not least, put that on there. Alright, carburetor's on. Everything looks like it's hooked up correctly. The throttle is working correctly. So I'm going to put some gas in it and let's see if it'll fire up and run. Alrighty. Oh, moment of truth. Put up on choke and see what it'll do. Don't have gas down there yet. Oh, I know what it is. It's right here. I forgot to hook it back up. Now then, let's see if I still got enough gas. Enough. Don't sound too good, but it's running. Problem solved with a new carburetor. May need to do some adjusting, and I'll try to figure that out. But we now have a running lawnmower. And I guess that's it for how to replace a carburetor on a Craftsman LT 1400. Now I gotta get the hood back on. The good part is on the hood, you just drop it down in these little old slots and it stays in there. Alright, I guess that's it for now.